wanders through the Lake District, bagging Wainwrights and outlying fells. With his trusty eyepiece, a cap, and rugged good looks, his name is Dave Ostel, the Mountain Man. He wanders through the Lake District, bagging Wainwrights and outlying fells. With his trusty eyepiece, a cap, and rugged good looks, his name is Dave Ostel, the Mountain Man.
Right, welcome back to another episode of Dave Ostel Mountain Man. Today, what are we on? 3rd of February. Just decided to have a go at the old Coledale Horseshoe again today. It's been a couple of years since I last did it, but unfortunately the weather's pretty grim today. I do like this fell here. I think it's Braithwaite fell. Never been up that one before. 100 odd metres, but aye, steep initial ascent from the park in here, which is the free one, just on the Whinlatter pass at the bottom there. Quite dodgy, it's quite sloped, but it is a room for about 6 or 7 cars if you get here early enough. Yeah, I've got cracking views over Ascent here. You can see Dodd, which is just about out of the cloud at 500 metres, but I think we're going to be well and truly in it when we get on the tops up here. Right, here we are on the first point of note of the Coledale Horseshoe. Comfortable path, 10 minutes to get up there from the car park, but we get our first views of Braithwaite and then looking over to Keswick. Our yonder there. Aye, it does look flagged in above sort of 600 metres at the moment, but here's looking over to Barrow, which we won't be doing today. But we will be doing this one, and this is a Burkett style end, which I do need. Then you've got outer side, which I'll likely go over as well. But there is a sneaky Burkett on this round, and it's not too far from the beginning. It's this hill here, Kinn I believe it's called. I've done it before, but might as well go to the top of it again. It's just top of the fence really. So nice and easy, a bit of a warm up. And then we do have after this a decent length of stretch of flat walking until you start the real ascent up to Grisedale Pike. Right, here we are on the Burkett summit. There's nothing to mark here as far as I can see, but yeah, decent little hill and a freebie. Hi, so this walk today is sponsored by Dave Allen, who I have dubbed the Clagmaster. Lovely fella, DA Outdoors on YouTube, but ever since I met him, about 80% of my walks have been Crag, and I believe that's probably his fault. I don't know what he does. Whenever you interact with him, the next walk you go on, you won't see anything. We salute you, Dave. In fact, what I'll do to show you my luck, I'll put this week's weather forecast, or mountain weather forecast, up on the screen now. Try and work out which ones are my days off. Yeah. And if you notice, my first 3 days off, I think it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday that we're on now, they're all what I've dubbed Dave Allen days. But yeah. Wednesday, when I'm back at work, Thursday, Friday, clear skies. I think I'm alone today. Haven't seen anybody. This is normally a very popular fell. It is a Monday during the off season, I suppose, but still thought folk would be out. Like, no, there's nobody from miles behind us. I can't see ahead of us anyway. I'm having second thoughts about Eel Crag now. I'll assess it when I get there. Why do we climb mountains? I was watching a great video from another YouTuber this weekend, Chris Homer. What an interesting fella. Mainly does wild camping and photography, but he asked the question, why do we wild camp, on his videos. Now, I don't really wild camp, but I do walk. I love it, even so much that I come out on days like this. There's an urge just to be here. It's quite a small knit community. You don't find many douchebags who are into this hobby. Whenever you meet somebody to talk, they've always got nice things to say, very interesting, where they've been, where they're going, what got them into this. And I don't know specifically what got me into it. I just know from the first one I did on Skidder, I absolutely bloody loved it. And I think it's because it is quite difficult, and the fact that you can do these things, get out on your own, just shows your independence. And I think I like something you said about Muslims, where they pray 5 times a day. I never thought much about it, but they're acknowledging that they are not the main player in this game. They're acknowledging some God who's bigger and powerful more than them. And that's what we need, I think, in this world. A little bit of humility. Stop trying to think that you're the main guy. You know, player one syndrome. We're just little specks side of a rocky face, and that's what I love. And you can look up sometimes and see the sky and how big and how long all this stuff took to develop. And we don't know how it got here, do we? I mean, we've got best guesses, but you know what? I'm not going to convert to Islam, but I am going to stop every now and again and go, look at this place. It wasn't made for me. We're just bags of, or balloons of flesh, Chris says, and I did like that comment. In an infinitesimal speck of time of the universe, or so we believe. Get out there, get off your PlayStations, cancel Netflix, cancel. You don't need that sort of thing. TV licenses, I haven't had one for 2 years now. Plenty to watch on YouTube. Real life drama in the moment, people living. So yeah, I will never stop trying to get my friends out on this hobby. I've failed mostly, which is why I've had to acquire friends from elsewhere in the country. Dave Hewitt, Mary, Derek, Dave Allen, Mossy, Butchie Boys Adventures, Foster, Tracy, Mal Greenley, like I say, Tony Rogerson. All these people I would not have met if I didn't go out that day on Skidder in 2020. And I'm forever grateful that I know you all. I know I've missed people out, I apologise. There's a lot of people I do watch. I'll mention you in future, but yeah, thank you. Try mountain climbing. Just might save you. Cheers. Fleeting views, not much, but enough. I love walking in the rain. It's just so soothing for me. It calms me, it brings my heart rate down. Normally at about 160, 170 beats. I'm only going up a hill, but I don't think I'm topping 100 just now. Beautiful. Right, you can see the summit ridge just up here. So here we are. This is the only real semi-sketchy bit going up Grisedale Pike. There's a bit of a scramble here, but it's now difficult really. I think I used to go up that way, but I missed the path. There's actually a path here, so maybe not as bad as I used to think it was, but it's still exposed rock on this part, so you can't afford a fall on this part, so you're going to break your leg if they land on these pointy rocks here. I'm nearly there now. Right, the wind has picked up kind of dramatically now, to the point where I don't actually feel safe. So I'm going to abandon the whole Coledale Horseshoe, Eagle Crag, Crag Hill. I'm just going to finish off Grisedale Pike and come back down via the mine track. I'm shielded here, a bit of respite, but oh, I nearly got some flying down there just then, so let's finish this one off.
Grisedale Pike summit, 791 metres. It's a Wainwright, a Burkitt, a Hewitt, a Nuttall and a Madeline.
Right, so we're just heading down off Grisedale Pike. There's a bypass path here. You can go up here to this Burkitt, I forget its name, but we've already done that one. We're just working our way down to Coledale Hause. Very gradual slope descent. We'll find the path back down to the mines. Oh, what a test of endurance. Wasn't far from a limit up there. I could barely stand even somebody of my weight, so right. Tough work, tough work. Yep. Oh, that's slippy. Right, here we are, more or less back down into the Coledale Valley. We can see our homeward path. The mines are just round here. We'll be looking over to outer side, I believe. You've got Corsey Pike. So I didn't really intend to do this one as just a single fell today, but I think you've got to be prepared to change your plans for safety. I mean, I did not feel safe going up Grisedale Pike. I was probably stupid actually finishing it. You 14 stone guy. But the rest of them, Eel Crag and Stile End, the 2 Burketts I intended to do, the 2 new fells today, they'll have to wait for another day, but they ain't going anywhere. You can always come back. This is probably the quickest and easiest way to do Grisedale Pike as a loop, and it is one worth doing. It is very popular. A lot of people just come to Keswick and beam straight for Skidder or Grisedale Pike. Really, it's one of the popular ones. Just under 800 meters, I believe, so it is a real achievement if you do get up here. But this is the Coledale Valley, and yeah, you kind of do a loop if you do the full horseshoe, but that just wasn't possible today. Or yeah, we've had some good exercise, and that's what it's all about: getting out, having a cup of tea, yeah, and just taking your mind off the real world. I'm not looking forward to walking down there. Get in my car and then you drive and you're with the crowds of folk again, and get on with your regular life, work the next day, things like that. But yeah, it's been fun. No views. I'll flash up a little bit of footage so you can see what it's like from the summit. Sometimes it's all right not seeing views on the video, because when you come and do it, you won't have spoilers. So yeah, I'll just flash up a little bit and you can have a little glimpse. But it's a cracking summit, and especially the full horseshoe. It is the best walk, or one of the best walks in the lakes. Not my opinion, but the opinion of most. But anyway, cheers. Right, so we're just on our way back to the car now, and I thought I'd better wrap up the adventure from here. This has just been Grisedale Pike, one single Wainwright today. About 3.5 hours to 4 hours of a walk, very leisurely. It's still in the Clag, so there's going to be new views on there today, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back out in better conditions, hopefully, on another video very, very soon. Take care of yourself. Peace.